Well, guys, we are just about at one of the 3 points in the year where people are getting ready for the next Nintendo Direct and starting to anticipate it, as Nintendo pretty much has a straightforward pattern when it comes to how they do their news throughout the year. We pretty much always get a February Nintendo Direct that happens at the very start of the year. We get something in the middle of the year around June to kind of be like the E3 thing, and then we get a September Direct towards the end of the year to kind of just clear out for the rest of the year and some of the stuff into the early next year. And so historically, looking at how we've had a February Nintendo Direct in like 2019, we had one in 2021, we had one in 2022, we had one last year in 2023, it doesn't take a genius to kind of think that we're probably going to get one this year in 2024 as well. And today we might actually have some information about some of the announcements that could be inside of that Direct. Alright, so here we are on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit, where all of this information is coming from. As it says here, 4chan user who correctly leaked the Cowgirl and Ninja segments in Princess Peach Showtime has other leaks for the upcoming Nintendo Direct. So if you guys didn't know, just a few days ago, Nintendo released like a brand new mini trailer about Princess Peach Showtime, which is the new Peach game coming out in March, and this trailer actually showed two new costumes that Peach is going to be able to turn into in terms of her transformations. And so one of them was a Cowgirl Peach, and then another one was Ninja Peach. And so it seems like somebody on 4chan actually managed to predict this, and that these were going to be the two new costumes that Nintendo still had yet to reveal. And so it turns out that that was correct, but I've also seen some people saying that it looks like actually from the other trailer that they released, I think back in the September Nintendo Direct, if you look really closely into the trailer, the doors for like actually where it shows like the Princess Peach's like kind of theater, you can actually kind of see like little symbols on the doors that kind of tease that there's probably going to be some type of cowgirl and ninja that's going to be like revealed at some point later too. So it's possible that this person may have just kind of seen that and known that that's kind of something that's pretty likely to happen. So because of that, they use that to kind of make all of the stuff that they're saying here. Or it's possible maybe they did actually have some inside information. So it's really kind of up in the air for you to decide. But regardless, it is kind of fun to just take a look at this stuff here and talk about the possibility of it happening. And so if we take a look at the information right here, it says the supposed new games are Fire Emblem 4 Remake releasing in May, Donkey Kong Country getting a new game for its 30th anniversary, Metroid Prime 2 Remastered, Grezzo remake of the Zelda Oracle games, That Good Feel game is getting localized, Famicom Detective Club returns as Nintendo Detective Club, 5 high school girls must solve vicious crimes that they are personally involved with. Just some personal notes, please take this with a grain of salt. One accurate leak doesn't mean that others are true. However, there have been rumors about a Fire Emblem 4 remake for a while, Donkey Kong 2, but the language here is so vague that it could refer to a new entry or a remake/remaster. We've heard rumors for Metroid Prime 2 Remastered as well. The Good Feel game is Otogi Kasuge Mamera no Bakaru. I have no idea what that says, but I'm sure I'll have like gameplay of it playing here. And it says here, the spiritual successor to Goemon that has received mixed reviews. Many of these seem obvious based on previous rumors, but since I haven't heard anyone predict the costumes in the Peach game, I'm posting this for discussion. And so like the post mentions, definitely take all of this with a grain of salt, as a lot of this stuff has already kind of been heavily rumored, so it's not really that surprising if it does turn out to be true. Like the first thing that it says here is Fire Emblem 4 Remake or Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. This has been something that has been rumored since like the last 3 years, I would say, where we first heard about it in like 2021, that apparently there's a Fire Emblem 4 remake that's going to happen, and it looks like Nintendo has pretty much just been sitting on this for like the past couple of years, where apparently all of them have said that it's been done for a while, but Nintendo has kind of just been waiting for the right time to release it. So it wouldn't surprise me if it does come out this year. I feel like this makes the most sense to release it because it's made for the current Switch. It's not like it's some next gen Switch 2 game or anything like that. And at this point, the Switch is basically wrapping up and we're basically just getting remakes, remasters, and things like that. So having a remake of an old Fire Emblem game coming out on the Nintendo Switch would honestly make a lot of sense. And even the timing that they said right here with May, it definitely seems like something that could happen, considering how like even Fire Emblem Engage, they revealed that in a September Direct, and then it came out just a few months later in January, so they might as well just do the same thing where they announced this in February and it comes out in May. Now, it also says here that Donkey Kong Country is going to be getting a new game for its 30th anniversary, so this would definitely make a lot of people very happy, and we have heard that there has been like a new Donkey Kong game in the works for a while now, so maybe it is actually going to be coming out for this current Nintendo Switch. I figured they would probably just save it now for the next Nintendo system and have it be on like the Switch too, but maybe it's still going to be coming out for this current Switch, and it would definitely make a lot of people happy, especially because like the last Nintendo Direct that happened in September, we were getting rumors and things about something Donkey Kong related, and everybody got very excited, and then it turned out to be Mario versus Donkey Kong, which definitely wasn't what a lot of people were hoping for, so a new Donkey Kong Country game would definitely make the Donkey Kong fans very happy. Now, the next thing that it says here is Metroid Prime 2 Remastered. This is also kind of like one of those no-brainer things. Last year during the February Nintendo Direct, they shadow dropped Metroid Prime Remastered, and it was a really substantial kind of remake slash remaster. Honestly, it made the entire game look brand new from the ground up, basically, in like really nice HD graphics and stuff. And so having that happen for the first Metroid Prime game, but then not having it for 2 and 3 would definitely be kind of weird. And we have heard that maybe like 2 and 3 might not get it to that extent of like what the original game got, but it's still going to get some type of remaster in some way, and I feel like that definitely does make sense. Like, have this direct be the one that shows us Metroid Prime 2 remastered, and then maybe in like June or towards the end of the year we can get Metroid Prime 3 remastered, and that way we can have all 3 of the Metroid Prime games remastered so that it's in time for Metroid Prime 4 when that game finally does come out. Now, this Zelda one, I feel like is also one that people have been asking for. Like, I don't know if they specifically have said Zelda Oracle games, but I do remember kind of people just asking for the Oracle games to get some type of remake or actually get some type of love because we haven't seen anything with them in a really long time. So it wouldn't surprise me if something like this does happen. And Nintendo does try to have some type of Zelda content come out pretty much every single year. And I think they've only missed one year, where in 2017, you of course had Breath of the Wild. 2018, you had Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. 2019, you had the Link's Awakening remake. 2020, you had Age of Calamity. 2021, you had the Skyward Sword remake. And then I think in 2022, that was the only year that we had nothing with Zelda content. And then 2023, last year, of course, we had Tears of the Kingdom. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's going to be some type of Zelda content this year as well. And obviously, getting a whole new 3D Zelda game is very unlikely. And obviously, even just getting any type of Tears of the Kingdom DLC, it looks like they've said that they don't want to do any. So we're probably not going to see that this year as well. So having some type of like Zelda remake happen like the Oracle games, I think I could see that happening, but I also feel like what would make more sense is finally getting those Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD ports from the Wii U, and I feel like that would be much easier for them to do, have that release in like a double pack for the Nintendo Switch. It would be very nice, but maybe they're going to be doing some type of Zelda Oracle remake instead. Either way, it would be pretty nice to see. And then finally, it just says that Good Field Game is getting localized and Famicom Detective Club is going to return as Nintendo Detective Club. So in general, I feel like a lot of these are pretty safe predictions to have. Regardless of if this is true or not, I do think that there is going to be a Nintendo Direct happening in the coming weeks, and we're probably going to see it in like the first or second week of February like we usually do. And I feel like a lot of this stuff, like the Fire Emblem 4 remake, is probably going to be announced inside of this Nintendo Direct, but in general, I just feel like a lot of this is pretty likely to happen at some point anyway, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is pretty much all the information that we have right now, potentially about the first Nintendo Direct of 2024. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel, as well as I'm definitely going to have some more content talking about Nintendo, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think about all of this. Do you guys think that these are possibly going to happen inside of the next Nintendo Direct, or do you think that it's going to be something else? How do you feel about everything? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to say about this, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at @Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros. And Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.